global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Some hours ago, Miyetti Allah had threatened that they will take legal actions and whatever means possible to ensure that all the losses they encounter in Southeast, where videos have gone very viral over their cows being brought down, killed by those in the bushes, and of course, they also refer to the ranches or supposed ranches that the government of the day had promised them using the state, and they actually pointed out to Benue State, Tom in particular, where they are ready to also compile the list of some of their cows, according to them, that the government rustled based on the laws of Benue land, and they are ready also for showdown both in Benue and Southeast in general. But as we speak, the indigenous people of Biafra they already have a reply for them, and they are ready also for what it takes, and this is what they have promised. Magban. Before we go into the news proper, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. What the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has reacted to a story where Miyetti Allah Hore, an association of Fulani cattle breeders, had accused it of attacking Fulani herdsmen in the southeast and killing their cattle. A statement by the Secretary General of the Miyetti Allah Hore, Engineer Salah Hassan, threatened Ipob, that's Indigenous People of Biafra, with legal action. The latest attack that prompted the emergency press conference just happened yesterday, Sunday, 2 days ago, and we have alerted our members, our leadership in the southeast, to take stock of the number of cattle being killed and possible lives lost. The truck that was set ablaze is all over the social media, and we saw a full load of cattle. A truck takes about 30 cows. This is aside the isolated cases of killings of herders going on, particularly in southeastern Nigeria, by this group led by the detained Nnamdi Kanu's Ipob, which portends a grave danger, because we will not fold our arms to continue to watch an outlawed organization bringing down our people in the southeast. That is why we are calling on the security agencies to take urgent action to arrest the situation, because we don't want people to take laws into their hands. The latest attacks were carried out by indigenous people of Biafra, because if you watch the videos, which I will share with members of the press in case you don't have it, they were speaking Igbo. They were proclaiming that their organization was behind it. They want to make sure they chase out every Fulani man in Southeast, destroy their cattle, so it is not debatable. Those were his words. So now he now went further to say they see themselves as strongest. Why are they running? They have realized we are stronger than them. They want to go to court. Now, these are the words of the indigenous people of Biafra. He said, and I quote the words. He said, his words now. He said they see themselves as the strongest. Why are they running? They have realized we are stronger than them. They want to go to court. Let them go. We are ready for them. Whichever means they want, we are ready. We will give it to them in full, he said. Now, this is coming from the Ipob, but the question now is, how sure are they? The whole thing is getting messier. They made the statement with the hope that maybe the security personnel will go into the situation and say they can calm the situation. Severally, Nigerians have been calling on the government of the day to look into the issue of these Fulani herdsmen and their cattle and causing mayhem. Nigerians have voted in vain for a very long while. They seem to be, they keep hearing things like, okay, let's have open grazing route, gazetted land, and all that, which is not ongoing well to Nigerians, because some of those lands are indigenous. Okay, but one would have expected that, okay, since they are threatening the indigenous people of Biafra with legal action, maybe the indigenous people of Biafra would have a retrospect and rethink and also probably back down. But instead, they're telling them, bring it on. That now that you thought, that, okay, initially, because I could still also remember sometime in, is it 2018 or 2019, thereabouts, so many years ago, some few years back rather, the the Fulani Herdsmen, this Tr0uble, then their leader then was saying something about insisting that Fulani vigilante will be the one to guard the whole Nigeria. It is going to be on federal level. Nigerians are wondering for what, on how, who sent you, who made it so, on which authority, what law backed you up. They say whether they like it or not, they're going to launch their Federal National Vigilante Group. Before they could totally launch their own, Mazi Nnamdi can launch ESN. And by the time these guys will start moving into other states, other forests, ESN was already on standby, ensuring that there's no surprises or sudden surprises. And ever since then, okay, it has been a case of one protection or the other. But the question is, do we usually have to wait for this level before intervention comes in? The answer is no. Let's not put ethnicity and bigotry into this. Let's do the right thing at the right time always. We won't have to be looking out for ultimatums and showdowns and promises and legal actions and thereabout. Now they're now going to the legal way. IPOB say bring it on. Okay, bring it on. They are more than ready and capable. A lot of Nigerians have decided to react to this. We're going to take this in no particular order. This one here is saying, can you verify this accusation in a court of law? Why tagging and indigenous people of Biafra IPOB in anything that happened in Southeast? Even when members kill themselves, it's IPOB. Bank robbery, IPOB. Assassination, IPOB. Is all these crimes not happening before IPOB was found? Nigerian government should tell us what they are looking for in Southeast. This person said, can't you read? It's a good one too. They're talking about Miyetti Allah. And that person said, we don't want Fulani bandits and their cows in Biafra land. That's this is saying you don't want them in Biafra land, but your people are buying tickets for election in Nigeria. You get sense at all? I expected that all Igbos to boycott the Nigerian election. Nonsense. This is serious. Another person here is saying Fulani should go. We are Biafrans. We are waiting for them in our own land. We are fearless. Okay. Another person is saying the truck was burnt down by Fulani Herdsmen parading as UGM. That's another angle of which, because they didn't really say anything. Anybody can speak Igbo. If you stay long in Southeast, you should be able to speak the language very fluently too. This one here says same reasons why an Igbo man will not rule Nigeria, and the revenge in these manners might likely happen, and it happened after January 15 Igbo school by 1966. Una no dey learn any lesson. It is well oh. Una elders no tell una say na dem create the wahala that led to Biafra's war ni. And that person here is answering, said, help me tell them, when the country was at peace, Chukuma, Nzegu, and some Igbo officers staged a coup that brought down northern officers and politicians with some westerners and refused to execute them. That was what gave birth to another counter coup which planted the seeds of hatred in the minds of Nigerians. A whole lot of people are going back into history, trying to call IPOB to the history that had brought Nigeria where it is right now. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation. Too many discussions going on right now, but let's interact. Also take on this.